Everything that belongs to me, Yanire. You can't take even a bit of it.
Mother, mother, open the door. Mother, mother. Mother, open the door. Mother, mother. I used to believe that all hearts are made of flesh and blood is thicker than water. Even the coldest stone can be warmed, until they cut off my limbs and gouged out my eyes.
Though the Eastern Palace is vast, there is no place for you here. I never expected, truly my own flesh and blood, the calamity the master spoke of, has returned.
Don't be afraid. What are you waiting for? Go change your clothes.
In my previous life, I went to great lengths to please these blood relatives. In the end, I was tortured to death, my body left incomplete. By the grace of heaven, I was given a second chance at life. This time, I will not repeat the same mistakes.
Why are you changing your clothes? The dignity of the royal family is not something you can insult.
This dress is too big, I can't wear it.
Xian's clothes are not for you to touch. If I had only given birth to Xian, I wouldn't have had a difficult childbirth that ruined my health, leaving me bedridden for so many years. You are a calamity.
Father, your son is not heartless, but this child's fate is in conflict with the Eastern Palace. She must not move in. Grandfather, Sancherhuan has been wandering outside for over a decade. It's unknown whether she has picked up bad habits. Perhaps it's best to keep her in the Imperial Temple, the most reliable place. That makes sense. The Imperial Temple is where errant members of the royal family are detained. What has this child done wrong? Why don't you speak up and defend yourself?
I don't want to move into the Eastern Palace.
What?
A gentleman does not take what others love, nor force others into difficulties. I don't want to harm the fortune of the Eastern Palace.
You've read books?
I've done more than just read books. In my past life, how many policy essays did I write for Song Yanjing? How many articles did I write for Song Xian? I'm afraid the Crown Prince and Crown Princess dare not count them all. But in that life, they made me hide my brilliance, forbidding me from showing my literary talent. I've read them when I had no food. I would climb the wall of the private school to eavesdrop on the teacher's lessons. So engrossed, I would forget my hunger.
Good child, you've suffered so much these years outside. Come here. Come to your grandfather.
Grandfather, your granddaughter has been wandering outside for years. Unable to be by your side, I feel deeply guilty. Please, grandfather, forgive your granddaughter for her unfilial behavior.
The Crown Prince and Princess have been harsh to this child. Yet there is no trace of hatred in her eyes. Clearly, she is a pure and kind-hearted child, just like me. She is indeed my granddaughter. The royal family owes you. What do you want? I can grant you anything.
Granddaughter, please, grandfather, I want to change my father.
What? You want to change your father? Father, this child has no respect for elders. We cannot keep her.
When your daughter-in-law was giving birth, she was taken by thieves. Your daughter-in-law wept every day, bedridden for years. Now that she has returned, she wants to change her father. Your daughter-in-law might as well die. Sister, your words just now have hurt mother deeply.
Crown Princess. If I were to enter the East Palace, would you agree? I suppose the Crown Princess would not be willing. But should I go to the Imperial Temple? Crown Princess, today, is the first time I have seen you. I am dressed in rags. Because I have no money to buy clothes. I am thin and pale. Because I have never had enough to eat in 3 meals a day. Yet, despite all this, I have never harbored resentment. Nor have I strayed from the right path or done evil deeds. I have worked hard to read and write. Is it just because? I carry the blood of you and the crown prince that I should be sent to that place where criminals are held?
It seems there is something amiss. Let's wait and see.
Today, I will question my mother in front of the court. I will let everyone know that being despised by the East Palace is not my Song Shirhuan's fault. The fault is theirs.
Sister, you must not bully my mother. Mother, I am scared. Blame it on your bad luck. Your fate clashes with the East Palace. There is no mother-daughter bond between us.
Grandfather, your granddaughter has never accepted fate. If I had, I would have died many times over.
Crown Princess, it is clear that you owe this child. Why do you still slander her? Your words chill my heart. Father, this child is indeed unfavorable to the Crown Prince. Don't forget, this child is also my bloodline. Father, calm your anger. I know I'm wrong. I will immediately have someone in the East Palace prepare a courtyard for her. I dare not entrust her to you again. This is my 4th son, Prince Chi, who has a legitimate daughter in his mansion. This is my 3rd son, Prince Chu, who has a legitimate son and a legitimate daughter in his mansion. And this is my eldest son, Prince Chin, who is not yet married. I have spoken, and you must choose one to adopt into your mansion.
Grandfather, I choose him.
What?
I choose him. Prince Chin, Songyu. The eldest legitimate son of the Emperor and Empress Su. Empress Su gave birth to Songyu less than 2 years before. She died shielding Emperor Yuan Yu from a sword during a rebellion. Her younger sister then married Emperor Yuan Yu and gave birth to Crown Prince Songling. Prince Chin and the Crown Prince have been at odds since their previous lives, and he is the one I choose.
What are you saying? You want to acknowledge Prince Chin as your father?
Yes.
How ridiculous. Although my elder brother is the Emperor's eldest son, he shows no respect for his elders and acts recklessly. He is completely unlearned.
Crown Prince, what do you mean? I currently have no children. So it's perfect. You don't like her. So just let me have her. Isn't that a win-win? Besides, as your elder brother, it's only right that I help clean up your mess.
You.
Father, don't you agree?
Are you really choosing Prince Chin?
Grandfather, I am certain.
Very well, from today onwards, you are granted the title of Princess Fuan, and are the eldest daughter of Prince Chin's mansion.
Thank you, Grandfather.
Crown Prince, Prince Chin, come with me. I have a few words to impart to you. Song Shirhuan, do you know Prince Chin's reputation outside? He is always flirting with women, gambling and fooling around. None of the noble families in the capital are willing to marry their daughters into Prince Chin's mansion. You think you're being clever, but you're actually pushing yourself into an abyss.
No need to worry, Your Highness. Compared to Huangjua Temple, I am already quite satisfied.
You are far inferior to Xian.
Elder brother, you always compare me to others.
Xian, it was my mistake. No one can compare to our Xian. When our mother was pregnant, she consulted a master who predicted her fate. You are the lucky star of our Eastern Palace, unlike some who are just calamities.
Xian has slept by my side since birth. Whenever His Highness returns to the Eastern Palace, came to see Xian immediately. Her brother even prepared 2 courtyards of rare treasures. Yanire could read at the age of 3, and by 5, she could recite poems fluently, excelling in music, chess, calligraphy, and painting. The noble women in the capital all praised Xian.
The Crown Princess has done a great job raising her daughter, but didn't the Crown Princess just say that after I was kidnapped, you cried every day and were bedridden? Now it seems. It wasn't because of me, but probably due to the exhaustion from raising your daughter.
You sharp-tongued thing. It seems the Prince of Qin will have to teach you a lesson in the future.
Who's talking about me again? My child is naturally the most noble person in the world, with food, clothes, and powerful backing. Why should she care about others' opinions? There's no need for discipline. Second brother, don't you agree?
Facing the East Palace, every detail must be fought for. This father is teachable.
Let's return to the mansion.
That wretch. How dare she embarrass me like this? Why didn't she just die outside?
The Prince of Qin has had a bad reputation for years. How could he truly be good to her? When she arrives at the Qin mansion, who knows how she'll be treated? Father, just wait and see. Yanire is right. Her hard days are still ahead.
The mansion is filled with wine barrels, and weeds grow outside the study.
That spear looks good.
The opera troupe comes to perform every now and then. I have more. Truly deserving of the title of prodigal.
A1, this is the accounting room. But why are you, at such a young age, looking at the mansion's accounts? Oh, don't worry. Your father has plenty of money. I won't mistreat you.
Just flipping through one book shows huge deficits. Has he not noticed at all? Sigh. This father is really worrisome.
Good daughter, you keep looking, I'll go out for a bit.
Wait a minute. Father, are you going to fight crickets or roosters?
How did you know?
I just arrived at the mansion. I only want father to spend more time with me. Am I not important enough?
Oh, A1, of course not. Fighting crickets isn't as important as you. You are 1,000 times more important.
Really?
I never speak empty words.
But yesterday, when I wanted to see the crickets father raised, the nanny stopped me. You said you have an order that no one is allowed to touch. In my father's heart, I must be no match for a cricket.
How could that be? What's a cricket? You are the most important. Someone, take all these crickets away from me. Out of the mansion.
Not just crickets, but also the fighting cocks and all that wine.
Oh my God, the King of Hell is calling the roll. What did this little ancestor say? All my favorite things.
I know these past few days, father hasn't come to see me. It's all because of those things. The Crown Prince and the Crown Princess don't like me. Father, do you not like me too? I am just an unloved child.
A1 was never liked by her own parents. She suffered outside for many years, and now she's my daughter. Yet I ignored her for my own amusement. I really deserve to die. A1, how could that be? You are the most important. Someone. For me, slaughter all those big roosters in the mansion. Slaughter them all. Make soup for the princess at noon, to nourish the princess's body. And all that wine, move it all out of the royal mansion.
Your Highness, the Emperor has reprimanded you many times before. You never wanted to give up these amusements. Now, are you really going to order the kitchen to stew the chicken?
Stew, those things are nowhere as important as A1. My A1 is perfect in every way. She just loves sticking to me too much. What should we do in the future? I can't just take A1 wherever I go. Ingchun Tower, Lian Pavilion, Wenji Workshop, these places I often go to, no. A1 can't go there. She's my only daughter. She must not be led astray. I won't go there anymore either.
Making the prince give up his bad habits is just the first step. There are many spies from the Eastern Palace in this mansion. I wonder if the Crown Prince and the Queen will be able to sit still when they hear about today's events. Can they remain seated?
Oh dear. Juan, eat quickly.
Your Highness, the Queen requests you and the Princess to enter the palace for a meal immediately.
So soon, they can't wait.
Even if the King of Heaven comes today, Juan and I will finish eating this chicken. Juan, eat slowly.
Father, you should eat more too. Father, what kind of person is the Empress Dowager really? As kind as your grandfather.
Your grandfather is not kind at all. I have been beaten and scolded a lot by him. As for your grandmother, forget it. You are her granddaughter. She should like you.
From the way my father looks, after the death of the first queen, the succeeding queen must have given him a hard time.
Cool me.
Invite him to the palace for a meal. Do we have to beg him? Making everyone wait for him for so long.
Your Majesty, please calm down. Prince Qin might have important matters. That delayed him.
What important matters does he have? That rascal is always fooling around outside. He will ruin the reputation of the palace sooner or later.
The old man keeps saying these things. My ears are getting calloused.
Prince Qin has arrived.
Father, if you're angry, take it out on me. Why scare the child?
Juan, just now, your grandfather's hand slipped. Don't be afraid.
So this is Juan. Come to your grandmother. Good child, I've heard about what happened a few days ago. I have scolded the Crown Prince and the Crown Princess. You are their direct descendant. How could they not like you?
Mother, you are mistaken. Juan is now my child, and has nothing to do with the Eastern Palace.
Even if the bone is broken, the sinew is still connected. Are we going to sever the relationship?
There was never any reason to begin with.
How dare you? Everyone has been waiting for you to eat for so long. And you are still unapologetic.
I am not.
Grandfather, it's Juan's fault. Father was trying to cheer Juan up by stewing the big rooster from the manor just now. Father was eating the big rooster with Juan. When the palace sent someone, the rooster was already stewed. Juan wanted to eat it, so we were late.
What? The big roosters from Prince Qin's manor were stewed? Juan, did your grandfather hear that right? Always messing around with these things. What kind of behavior is that?
The big roosters that Father often took out of the manor. All stewed into soup, and the crickets, Father threw them all away. And the wine, Juan doesn't like it. Father threw it all out, Grandfather. Is Juan being too willful?
Not willful at all. The things your father used to play with made me angry for several days, Juan. You did the right thing. Bring the unfinished big rooster from Prince Qin's manor. Heat it up. I want to eat it too.
How could this happen? Not only did the King of Qin not mistreat her, but he also treated her so well.
Come, let's dine together. Let's dine together.
Grandmother, I'm afraid grandfather will change his view of the King of Qin. We must not let their father-son relationship improve. Your Majesty. Since the King of Qin has had Juan, he has indeed shown some fatherly qualities. If only back then, the King of Qin had married and had children earlier, he wouldn't have wasted so much time.
I also wonder, How can some people not feel guilty after doing wrong? Instead, they can bring up these dirty deeds again.
Bastard. Now you dare to point at your mother's nose and scold her. Songyu, do you still have me, your father, in your eyes?
Am I wrong? If it weren't for her meddling back then.
Your Majesty, please don't hit the King of Qin. I was wrong. I won't speak of it again.
Empress, there's no need to plead for him. In our great Qi, we have always ruled with filial piety. How did I raise such a treacherous and unfilial thing?
Ah. Grandmother, uncle, you've gone too far. How can you treat grandmother like this?
Brother, your disrespect towards your superiors is a grave offense.
I didn't even use much force.
Enough, you bastard. Are you trying to kill me with anger?
Fine, I, Songyu, am indeed an unfilial person. Are you satisfied now?
Guards, take the King of Qin out and give him 20 lashes.
It seems that the tactic of framing and slandering. They've used it often on my father.
I made sure they hit him harder. If the King of Qin becomes disabled in the future, Song Huan won't even think of comparing to me.
Scared, aren't you? I told you before. You'd regret choosing Qin Yu that day.
It's good if she's scared out of her wits. She turns into a fool. And the King of Qin is already a fool. A perfect match for a father and daughter. Song Huan, the father you chose yourself, is now being beaten, and might be beaten to death here, while grandfather is inside with grandmother. My father and mother are also by their side. This is the difference between you and me.
The eunuch is striking with deadly force. At this rate, Songyu's legs will surely be broken. Even a tiger doesn't eat its own cubs. Your Majesty wouldn't be so cruel. This must be your doing.
Quite clever, aren't you? But what good does cleverness do? Grandfather doesn't care about his life or death, nor does he believe him. Even if he said it was too harsh, in the eyes of the Emperor's grandfather, he was just a playboy, and even said he spent his days eating, drinking, and having fun, not striving for progress, and even couldn't bear this little hardship, deliberately seeking useless sympathy.
No, I have to think of a way.
What does it mean to call heaven and get no response, call earth and get no help? This is it now. Make it heavier for me.
Not good. If it hits Songyu, the Emperor's grandfather won't believe it. But if it hits me, the Emperor's grandfather will definitely believe it.
Your Majesty, calm down. Prince Qin was always a playboy, not promising.
I originally thought he could improve a bit, but now it seems I was blind. A1, what's that sound?
Your Majesty, have some food. Don't worry about things outside.
What happened to A1?
Your Majesty.
It hurts.
A1.
Ahuan took a hit for me. Quickly call the royal physician.
By my decree, call me the physician. Yes. What are you all standing around for? Carry her in.
Oh no, we must not let the Emperor's grandfather know that I secretly ordered a deadly strike.
Your Majesty, the princess has been severely injured and needs careful recuperation. How could this happen? Didn't she just take a hit for Prince Qin? Prince Qin's injuries are more severe. Fortunately, he has a strong constitution, so he didn't faint. If he took 2 more hits, his leg might have been broken. What did you say? You may leave. Your servant withdraws. I said to punish Prince Qin. I didn't say to strike him dead. You have the audacity to treat my son and granddaughter like this. Your Majesty, spare my life. It was a momentary mistake. Empress, this eunuch is from your palace, isn't he?
Your Majesty. I didn't know Prince Qin and Ahuan were injured so badly. I am innocent.
Since the Empress cannot manage her own palace people, I will manage for you.
Your Majesty, please understand, Prince Qin is the only bloodline of my sister. I value her more than Linger. If your Majesty doesn't believe me, I can swear, in front of my sister's memorial tablet.
Someone, take this eunuch out and beat him. Princess, save me. It was clearly you.
What about me? You did wrong, and the Emperor's grandfather is punishing you. If you argue, your crime will be worse. Quickly drag him out. Don't disturb the Emperor's grandfather's ears. In front of your Emperor's grandfather, don't play smart. Now you've really got some nerve, huh? Please calm down, Grand Empress Dowager. I thought that no matter how hard the beating was, the Prince of Qin would just endure it silently, if it weren't for Song Shihuan. By the time the Emperor found out about the severity of the beating, it would have been too late.
Yes, Mother Empress, the Prince of Qin almost had his leg broken. It was all ruined by Song Shihuan. That wretched girl.
Can't you see that your father adores her? She's just a child, keep her in the East Palace. Now it's all good. Giving Song Yu a child for nothing, and also... Back then, I schemed against Song Yu, the affair with Xing. Once your father finds out, not only my position as Empress, but even your position as Crown Prince, will be lost.
How is A1? Your Majesty. The princess has woken up, but she was already smaller than the average child, and that beating hit her spine. I suggest keeping the princess in a purple palace for at least a month. The road to the Prince of Qin's residence is bumpy. The princess's body might not withstand it. That's easy. Let her stay. All the medicinal herbs in the palace can be used for A1. A1 is in your hands. I accept the decree. Let's go. We'll go see her.
Hey Juan, does it hurt? I'll read you a story. To distract you.
Father, I'm fine. You should go tend to your wounds.
You call this fine? Song Shihuan. Do you know that if that beating had been just a bit heavier, you'd never walk again in your life? You're just a child. Why did you take the beating for me?
The Emperor is here. Good, it's time he heard some things. That person swung the board so hard, I was scared.
You'll understand later, as long as your Grand Empress Dowager is around. The beatings I've taken are countless. Maybe one day, I'll be beaten to death.
Father, you didn't push the Grand Empress Dowager hard, right? Why didn't you explain to the Emperor? Then you wouldn't have been beaten.
Well, if I explained, would anyone believe me?
I believe everything Father says. I wish Father would explain to me. If you push the Grand Empress Dowager, you're a bad person. A1 doesn't want you to be a bad person.
I promise you, I absolutely did not push your Grand Empress Dowager hard. I pushed her because I didn't want your Grand Empress Dowager standing between me and your Imperial Grandfather.
Then what you said earlier about the Empress Dowager framing you, was that a lie?
Of course not. Back then, I was indeed framed by your Empress Dowager.
I knew it. Father is the best father in the world.
Shoo.
That's not enough. I want to give the Empress another big gift. Father, you said the Empress Dowager is your mother. Why does she treat you like this?
She's not my mother. My mother passed away many years ago. To your Empress Dowager now. I'm just a thorn in her side.
No wonder. If Father's mother were still here, she would definitely feel sorry for Father. Just like Ahuan is willing to take the cane for Father.
You still dare to mention the cane incident? Don't let it happen again.
Wu Qi, if the Empress really cared about the Prince of Qin, how could she just watch him get caned? And those two eunuchs, without their master's orders. How dare they lay such a heavy hand on a prince? Summon the Crown Prince to see me. Your son greets you. Father. Open it and see what you've done. Please, Father, understand. Your son has no intention of forming cliques. The reason I hosted the banquet that day was because Xian said the peonies were blooming beautifully, so I wanted to invite them to see. Just because of your daughter's words, you went to great lengths to host dozens of courtiers and guests at the suburban villa to admire the flowers. What do you take me for? These things Father usually turns a blind eye to. Why are you suddenly angry today? Guards, take the crown prince down. Beat him hard. Father, please understand. Father.
Stop beating. Your Majesty, calm your anger. You can't beat him.
Why can't I beat my own son?
Your Majesty, the Crown Prince is the heir to the throne. If he's injured, it will shake the foundation of the state.
Today I finally see how differently the Empress treats the Prince of Qin and the Crown Prince. The events of that year. I need to think over again.
Mother, that child has already been recorded under the Prince of Qin's name. Foolish. Do you really think Linger was caned because he formed cliques? Could it be that the Emperor is holding a grudge and wants to vent his anger for Uncle and Song Shihuan? The Emperor also came from hard times. Nature was quite fond of her. But sometimes, just a little bit of fondness makes all the difference. I understand, daughter-in-law, but the King of Qin treats her very well. She might not be willing to turn back. She is flesh of your flesh. You just need to show half the kindness you show to Xian. It's only been a few days. Song Yu seems like a completely different person. He's thrown away all those trinkets. No matter what, this child cannot stay in the Qin palace. Yes. I understand, daughter-in-law.
Father.
Juan, you actually don't like reading storybooks, but prefer reading history books.
Father, grandfather said that reading history books can enlighten us. I couldn't read these books when I was outside. But there are some parts one don't understand. Father, what does this part mean?
This is really troublesome. I never liked going to the study since I was a kid. How would I know what it means? You regret not studying enough when you needed. Miss? Well, I'm afraid I might say it wrong. Maybe I should. Find you a tutor.
Sister, if you have any questions, just ask Mother. Mother was famously talented in the capital back in the day. Sister, there's no need to hire another tutor. How is your health? I've prepared 1,000-year-old ginseng to nourish you.
They suddenly started being nice to me. There must be something fishy going on.
If you're willing, you can stay with me in the East Palace. I'll personally teach you anything you don't understand.
Your Highness, the Crown Princess, no need to trouble yourself. If there's anything I don't understand, Father can teach me, right, Father?
Of course. It's just history books. I understand them too. Hey Juan, I'll go heat some milk for you. Wait for me. Father, I need to ask you about a question from the history books. It's extremely urgent.
Are you out of your mind? You've always had a headache from reading since you were a kid. And now you're asking about history books?
Oh, come on, hurry up. If you don't hurry, my daughter is about to be taken away. Now you get it. That's exactly what this part means. Understood?
Yes, I understand. Father, you're truly amazing.
Your father knows everything from astronomy to geography. Why bother with an outsider? Sister-in-law, hurry back now.
Since that's the case, Juan, Your sister and I will return tomorrow. TCH.
I.
Father, they'll come again tomorrow. If there's anything else I don't understand, you'll explain it to me, right?
Well, of course. Overplayed it.
What part don't you get now?
So hard, so hard. Father, just find me a tutor. Who knows history books? Starting tomorrow, I will. Study properly.
Your servant Shen Mingwen pays respects to the Emperor and the Prince of Qin.
Minister Shun, before dawn tomorrow. You must explain these pages clearly to me.
Your Majesty, Prince of Qin, what is this?
Time is tight, too tight. Come quickly.
Yes. Not a word about the prince's affairs gets out. That bastard could possibly have really changed because of A1? It seems. I must go pray before our ancestors' tablets.
Your Highness.
Well, did she agree to return to the Eastern Palace?
Father, sister doesn't seem to like us. She keeps ignoring mother. Uncle kicked us out.
What? Son, you actually dared to
Your Highness.
I will see the Emperor and demand justice for you.
Your Highness, don't pull on your wound. That child holds a grudge against us because of that day. I'll go see her again tomorrow.
That wretched Saunter one. Really just a wild girl, nowhere near our Xian. If she won't recognize what's good for her, no need to keep her. Maybe we should find a way to make the Emperor completely disown her.
So sad, no money. And that's the whole story. Did you understand?
His Majesty's lesson was truly enlightening. Who knew His Majesty's memory remained so sharp? It seems I do have some talent for scholarly pursuits. Perhaps I'll become a renowned scholar yet.
Your Highnesses, His Majesty requests your presence in the main hall.
Can't you see I'm teaching my daughter? What does His Majesty require?
This humble servant doesn't know details, but it appears urgent. Her Majesty the Empress and the Crown Princess have arrived. Also present is Madame Chong.
Madame Chong is the Crown Princess's sister-in-law, a renowned philanthropist in the capital, though currently her intentions seem less than benevolent. We pay respects to Imperial Grandfather and Grandmother.
Might we inquire about His Majesty's summons?
A1, we have matters requiring your clarification. Madame Chong reports that rumors spread through the capital, claiming you engaged in theft and bullying commoners outside palace walls. What say you to these allegations?
Preposterous. How dare they slander A Huan with?
We naturally believe in A Huan's virtue, but with rumors circulating, we must devise a strategy to protect her reputation.
Let me handle these gossips with proper punishment.
Elder uncle, there's no smoke without fire. Sister has been away for years. Who knows what habits she developed? Perhaps she did commit those acts. Why else would people accuse her? Exactly. They enable her faults. If he resorts to torture, won't the people see our imperial family as tyrannical oppressors?
How dare you slander A Huan while forbidding us from seeking justice? This is outrageous.
Father.
Prince Qin's explosive temper will surely anger His Majesty. Eventually, both father and daughter will face royal disdain.
Since this involves me, let me speak.
Very well, A Huan. Proceed.
Now, how did Prince Qin get pacified so quickly? By this mere girl?
Imperial Grandfather, may I ask, when slandered, why must the victim prove innocence rather than accusers provide evidence? Father speaks true. You should first arrest the slanderers. If evidence exists, I'll accept punishment. If not, Let justice fall where it belongs.
Your Majesty, this humble subject proposes. People familiar with A Huan, or the teacher can testify. This matter can naturally be resolved. If A Huan is slandered, the Chong family will also feel heartbroken. The witnesses are ready and will be brought up later. It will definitely leave Songshir Huan speechless. Madam Chong is right, why not?
Madam Chong. But I don't have anyone familiar with me. As for the teacher, I only secretly attended his lectures. He doesn't even know what I look like.
What? A Huan, how is it possible that you don't have anyone familiar with you? Don't lie. Have you been alone all this time? With no one to rely on?
My grandmother passed away when I was 7.
Her children or her neighbors must have interacted with the princess. If we find them, they can prove my innocence.
Why are you so insistent on making me prove my innocence?
Princess.
You seem to be looking out for me everywhere, but in reality, you're pushing me to prove my innocence. If those so-called familiar people also slander me, wouldn't I be jumping into the Yellow River and still unable to clear my name? Are you helping me or harming me?
You princess, I would never harm you. Your Majesty, please investigate. Madam Chong is a well-known philanthropist in the capital. Sister, how can you slander her like this?
A Huan, you don't know. The Chong family is indeed widely known for their kindness. You must have misunderstood her.
Grandfather. It's your granddaughter. I spoke carelessly. Since Madam Chong is a kind person, why not let her arrest those who spread rumors about your granddaughter and interrogate them properly to clear your granddaughter's name?
That's fine. Chong, are you willing?
I specifically found people close to the princess earlier and bribed them early on, waiting to pour a basin of dirty water on her head. Now, asking me to find the source of the rumors. Wouldn't that be inviting trouble?
Madam Chong seems reluctant. What? Are you in a difficult position?
I'm not, I'm willing.
Grandfather, I also don't want to trouble Madam Chong. Too exhausted. But father is seriously injured. Could you send someone to help Lady Chong?
Wu Qi, send 2 people to help the Chong family search. I want to see who is slandering my granddaughter.
Grandfather, why not let my sister return to the palace first? At least this tells the outside world that the royal family is not punishing her. At least keep this woman far away from grandfather.
No. Old May said A Huan shouldn't be jostled. If something happens, who will compensate me for my daughter?
Yes, who will compensate me for my granddaughter? Don't worry about those idle gossips outside. All right. All of you, leave now.
Yes. Xian, are you okay? Xian. Yanire.
Xian, are you feeling better? Why did you suddenly vomit blood?
Today, I was angered by that Songshir Huan. Furious to the point of heart attack.
Damn that Songshir Huan. Daring to bully you like this. I will make her pay.
Now the Emperor has sent people to help the Chong family trace the source of the rumors. I'm worried it might implicate the Chong family.
This is not hard to solve.
You have a way?
Mother. You just need to tell Aunt that if the rumor mongers commit suicide out of guilt, it will naturally provide an explanation.
Brother is right. Cut the weeds, pull out the roots, good. I'll go tell sister-in-law to take good care of sister.
What did you say?
Princess, when the guards found those spreading the rumors, they were already dead, and upon investigation, they had already committed suicide by poison.
I thought I had backed the Chong family into a corner. At least, I could let grandfather know that the rumors were spread by the Chong family, but unexpectedly, those rumor mongers are all dead. What a clever move, I underestimated them.
Sister, what's wrong? The teacup is overturned.
Song Xian is in such a hurry to come and laugh at me. Looks like it wasn't the Chong family who committed the murder, but her. If I get upset, it's just what she wants. Just a slip of the hand. Princess Fuyun, what brings you here? Brew some tea.
Yes. I came today specifically to bring you something. Inside are some of my paintings and poems, for you to appreciate.
Then I'll accept them. Thank you, Princess Fuyun. Don't be in such a hurry to accept. Father is with the Emperor.
Yes.
Go tell Father that. After Princess Fuyun's visit, I just can't eat. Looking all worried. Make sure the Emperor hears these words.
Yes.
Since Song Xian gave me such a big gift, of course I have to return the favor.
Ahwan, what's wrong? Why aren't you eating?
Are you feeling unwell somewhere?
Grandfather. Father. Am I just terrible?
How could that be?
But I can't paint. I can't write poetry either. I know Princess Fuyun means well for me. That's why she specially brought her poems and paintings. For me to appreciate. But when I see these things, I just feel so sad.
This Song Xian, she must have done it on purpose.
Father, Princess Fuyun meant well too. It's my own fault for not being as good as her, for lacking her talent.
What talent is this? Wu Qi, have the Crown Princess and Xian come here. Have Xian explained properly how these past few years? She's made up for her clumsiness with diligence. Yes.
Father Emperor.
You came at the right time. Crown Princess, quickly explain. These past years, hasn't Yan been neglecting food and sleep? For writing poetry and painting?
Grandfather, I haven't. Father. Yanire is naturally clever. She actually didn't need to overexert herself.
I distinctly remember you and the Crown Prince, Chong, saying, Yan gets up before dawn every day to practice. Isn't that the slow bird flying early? Were you deceiving your emperor then?
Of course not. Yanire indeed worked extremely hard. That's how she gained her talent today.
Wanner, look, did you hear that?
Yes, granddaughter, both ears heard it.
Princess, spare my life. Why does the Emperor say that? This princess is a slow bird that starts early, Achan. Are you saying this princess is slow? The princess is the most intelligent princess in the entire Great Qi. Nonsense. Even the Emperor doesn't think so. This princess is intelligent, but you think otherwise. How dare you defy? The Emperor's meaning, this servant dares not.
Defying the imperial will, someone, take this maid out and deal with her.
Princess, spare my life. Big brother, now that wild girl must be so smug. She must be laughing at me.
She actually turned the tables. We underestimated her.
I want her to become a clown, just like Songyu. To be recognized as a fool by the world. Big brother, you will definitely help me, right?
Of course, since childhood. Big brother has never refused you anything. Tomorrow she should return to the Qin Palace. The Qin Palace is not like the Zichan Hall at that time. We will have plenty of opportunities.
Big brother, I knew you are the best to me.
Of course, when mother was pregnant with you. She sought Master Fuyuan to predict your fate, Master Fuyuan said. Mother's pregnancy could ensure the prosperity of the East Palace.
Big brother, I've heard this countless times.
No matter how many times you hear it, Big brother must say, the master said. We once owed a debt to the child in mother's womb. Only after a 1,000-year cycle did we get the chance to make amends. You are the lucky star of our East Palace, unlike some people, who are a disaster. She only deserves to be trampled under your feet, never to rise again. What do you think of this poem? Your Majesty. This poem, the literary talent is immature, merely amusing. This is the poem of that child Qian. The Empress and the Crown Princess often say she has talent. But I really don't see it, indeed. Shen also says so, I think. It is far inferior to the poem of Princess Fuan. You only taught her for a few days, and she can compose good poems? The princess never forgets, and is quick to learn, in reading. She is quite accomplished, truly. Good. Good, this old minister also didn't expect the princess and Prince Qin. Both have such talent. Who, did I hear correctly? Who else has talent? Your Majesty, it is Prince Qin. Damn it. Wu Qi, bring the King of Qin and the princess here. Yes. Huan, I heard from Minister Shen that you have a talent for reading. If you finish reading the history books and want to read something else, just come to the palace and tell your grandfather.
Grandfather, don't worry, there's a study in the palace. I can read the books there. If there's anything I don't understand, my father will explain it to me. Right, father?
Right?
Huan, you two are leaving the palace today. If there's anything you want, just tell your grandfather.
In the palace, the East Palace is hard to deal with, but I'm returning to the palace. They will definitely try to harm me in secret. Granddaughter, I want a personal maid, preferably someone who knows martial arts and medicine.
Why do you want such a maid?
Knowing martial arts can teach me to fight, knowing medicine can keep me healthy and plump.
Good, I promise you.
Then thank you, grandfather.
Princess, it's time to take your medicine.
Ingchun, bring the medicine to me. What's wrong? Is there something wrong with the medicine?
Princess, the incense in the room is too strong. I'll take the medicine outside to smell it.
Wait. Nanny, put out the incense. Walls have ears, smell it inside the room.
Yes. Princess, this medicine is different from before. It has an added hallucinogen. It's a drug that can cause hallucinations.
Hallucinations.
Those who take this drug will lose their minds. Their behavior will be like a madman. Someone once mistakenly took this drug and stripped in public. The Great Qi considers this drug harmful to morals, so it's listed as a forbidden drug.
Forbidden drug. I just returned to the palace, and someone wants to turn me into a madwoman.
Princess, should we let the prince report this to the emperor and have him investigate the truth?
No. Father has a fiery temper. Before the truth is found out, he will definitely cause chaos, which will be bad for him.
Then what does the princess plan to do? We are weak now. If we start investigating, we might alert the enemy from the beginning.
Then I'll take this opportunity to get rid of all the traitors in this mansion.
Princess, slow down. The flowers in the backyard are at their best. Let me help you take a look. Princess, there's someone in the shadows.
My head hurts so much.
Princess, are you okay? Someone go inform the king.
What exactly happened to Huan? I need to go to the palace. Go find Dr. May.
Your Highness, Ingchun has already checked the princess's pulse. She said it's due to excessive activity today. It's nothing serious.
No, I'm not reassured. I still need to go to the palace.
Your Highness, if you go to invite Dr. May, the princess's reputation will be ruined.
Reputation? Huan, are you okay? Don't scare your father. You, Huan.
Father.
You.
Father, I'm fine.
Then what's going on?
Father, I'm really fine. Would you be willing to act in a play with me?
Act in a play? What kind of play?
There are too many servants in this mansion. I don't like so many people, and their hearts are bad. I want to think of a way to drive them all away.
If you don't like those servants, Father can just drive them out directly. Why are you pretending to faint?
Just give the order. Wouldn't that make others think our Qin mansion is rude?
Do you really dislike those servants that much?
Your Highness, when you were not in the mansion, it was extremely difficult for me to add some flowers to the princess's courtyard. The princess's meals were also too simple.
There are such things? Hey Juan, what do you suggest?
From now on, Father, you need to make all the servants in the mansion think you are tired of me.
How could Father ever be tired of you?
If you want to destroy them, first make them go crazy. Release the fish to catch the big one.
All right. What exactly is going on with Ahuan? I've tried to see her several times, but she avoids me. Does she still have me, her father, in her heart?
Your Highness, forgive me, but please don't make it difficult for this old servant.
All right, I won't make it difficult for you, servant. From now on, I won't come here anymore.
I never knew Father's acting skills were this good. He could even perform in theater plays.
These past few days, the servants in the mansion have been increasingly neglectful toward our courtyard. Even the lunch they deliver is cold. Yesterday, while I was walking,
Some clueless person.
tried to bump into me, but I kicked them flying with one swift move.
Serves them right. The higher these servants inflate themselves, the harder. They'll fall, and soon.
My lady, you mentioned earlier that our mansion would soon have visitors, is that true?
By my calculations, it should be soon. Others will assume. Father has lost patience with me, while the poisoner will think I'm avoiding Father due to the poison. After going through all that trouble to obtain forbidden drugs, how could they resist coming to see their masterpiece in person?
My lady, someone from the Eastern Palace has arrived. They're almost at the manor's gate.
Remember what I told you.
Don't worry, my lady. I'll put on a spectacular performance. I beg Her Majesty the Empress and the Crown Princess, please save my mistress. What is this? The servants in this mansion are bullying their master. My mistress has been mistreated so badly, she can't even get a warm meal. Today, I specially invited Her Majesty to come along, but we're not here to side with Song Sherhuan. Could there be some misunderstanding? Prince Qin has always treated Ahuan well. How could he allow the servants to bully her? The prince hasn't been in the mansion these past few days, and the servants have been getting arrogant. Don't put the monarch in the eye. Where is Song Sherhuan? My mistress is ill. Perfect that she's sick. It seems the poison I had someone administer is working. Oh dear, perhaps because sister is unwell. Her mind is confused, leading her to mistakenly believe the servants are bullying her. How about this? Have her come out and speak face to face so Her Majesty can properly intervene on her behalf. What's the matter? Has she turned into an idiot? Too ashamed to show her face? Of course not. If she doesn't come out to greet Her Majesty herself, that would be disrespectful. I advise you to bring her out immediately to welcome Her Majesty, or else beware His Majesty might charge her with unfilial conduct. Once Her Majesty and Mother Consort see Song Sherhuan in that idiotic state, they'll find her disgusting. Soon, even His Majesty and Prince Qin will distance themselves from her. I'll make sure she can never hold her head up in front of anyone again.
Sister, why do you curse me so? Have I offended you in some way?
Song Sherhuan, how are you? Fine. My lady has caught a chill. I asked the servants to brew medicine, but they kept making excuses. That's why her health has weakened.
Your Majesty, if you hadn't come today, I fear those servants would have tormented me beyond recognition.
Impossible. I clearly had someone give Song Sherhuan a forbidden drug to make her act foolish and lose composure. How could she just have a chill? What chill? I think you're just pretending to be sick.
How could I pretend? So in your eyes, sister, this is the kind of person I am?
If not, why have you these days? Even avoided seeing Uncle Jian. Slipped up.
Xian, how do you know so much about what happens in my manor? Oh, Ahuan, you look so weak. Are you unwell?
Your Highness, those vile servants took advantage of your absence to bully the lady. If not for Her Majesty the Empress and the Crown Princess witnessing it today, who knows how much more suffering the lady would endure.
These wretched dare bully Ahuan? In my opinion, they should all be expelled from the manor, never to be hired again.
No.
Song Xian. I almost forgot to ask. How did you know? Ahuan has been avoiding me. Oh. You've planted spies in my manor?
I just mentioned it casually.
So even you, sister, are unaware of the truth, yet you'd rather believe those troublemakers than me. It seems you really don't like me.
You're clearly pretending to be sick. The Qin manor servants were negligent, so just punish them. Expelling them is too harsh, isn't it?
Oh, isn't it usually? Always on your lips how much you cherish Ahuan. How can you tolerate her being bullied like this? Unless you're not sincere?
How could that be?
Your Majesty, please stand up for Ahuan. Punish those troublemakers, Your Majesty.
Then have those servants beaten 20 strokes and sold off. Qin King in a few days. I'll have the imperial household send over some clever servants.
This manor has only my father and me. We don't need that many servants, and I'm not used to being waited on by crowds.
That won't do.
Sister seems quite concerned about our manor servants. Are you related to them? Oh, yesterday I discovered someone poisoned my medicine. Surely that wasn't you?
Of course not.
Better not be. After all, I might report this to the Emperor anytime. If he investigates, he won't spare any suspects.
Careful.
Finally got rid of them all, and the servants were dealt with by the Empress's order. No more outside criticism.
All right, Ahuan, what was that earlier? About poisoning?
I was just tricking Song Xian. Don't worry, no one poisoned me.
Good. Otherwise, I'd tear the entire Eastern Palace apart.
Father, in a few days go to the matchmaker to pick some attendants. When you leave, they'll protect you.
Fina, what kind should we choose?
I'd say pick clever and good-looking ones. They should be strong too.
Why good looking?
The male leads in storybooks are all handsome. I want to see for myself.
Someone, burn all those storybooks. In the manor.
If you hadn't been so clever, how would I have been used by that girl? We lost so many spies in Qin Manor. Mother, what's with Yanire? She took matters into her own hands, using forbidden drugs on Song Shihuan. Meant to turn her into a fool, but failed. Might have even left evidence. If the Emperor finds out, can she and the Eastern Palace stay clean? You're naturally pure and kind. How could you do this? Mother, I did it because I care too much. I was afraid she'd take you away, so I acted rashly. Good child. My eyes and heart have only you. Next time, don't do this. For some reason, I just saw that child and found her very familiar, like someone I know. Who is it? For over a month, I've been helping you, Princess, to adjust your health. You've finally gained some weight, and your features have developed. You've become much fairer, now a true beauty.
Don't tease me.
Princess, let me help you change your clothes.
Okay. What's wrong with you?
No Guandir. I always felt you looked familiar, and today I finally realized. Princess, your eyebrows and eyes are extremely similar to the late Empress Yuan.
How could I resemble the late Empress Yuan?
It's true, very much so. Previously you were too thin. Your skin was duller, so it wasn't noticeable. Willow eyebrows, almond eyes, and the mouth is also similar.
Now, who still remembers the appearance of the late Empress Yuan?
Besides me, there's the Emperor, the Empress, and Dr. May. The late Empress Yuan passed away when the prince was 2 years old, so the prince doesn't remember her appearance either.
It's known to all that the late Empress Yuan died saving the emperor's grandfather. She was the white moonlight in his heart. The emperor's grandfather always scolded the prince's father, but secretly doted on him. And me, who resembles the late Empress Yuan. No wonder in my past life. Song Xian would ruin my face. Nanny, let's pretend we don't know about this. In a couple of days, it's the palace's flower appreciation banquet. I'm quite looking forward to the reactions of the Empress and the Emperor's grandfather.
Princess, which dress will you wear to the flower appreciation banquet?
What color did the late Empress Yuan like?
The late Empress Yuan liked red.
Then today, I will wear red.
Princess, with your splendor, you will surely amaze everyone today.
Let's go, it's time to enter the palace.
The flowers in the Imperial Garden are blooming beautifully today. No wonder the Empress invited us here to appreciate them.
Didn't the Empress Dowager also invite Song Huan? Why hasn't she arrived yet? Being late for such an occasion really lacks manners.
The prince's residence lacks a princess consort. It's not well managed.
Who said I'm late?
Song Huan, it's only been a month. How has she become so radiant and noble? Why does she resemble the late Empress Yuan so much?
Greetings, Empress Dowager. Since you hosted the banquet, I specially dressed up carefully. That's why I didn't arrive too early. I hope the Empress Dowager won't blame me.
Bian Pian didn't return to the East Palace, but went to the Prince of Qin's residence instead. And it just so happens that the Prince of Qin is the child of my late sister. Could it be that my sister's spirit is at work?
Grandmother Empress.
It's nothing. It's good that you're here.
Grandmother Empress, you don't look well. Could it be that you're feeling unwell?
I'm Fini. It's just that seeing you reminds me of someone from the past.
Someone from the past? Your granddaughter is fortunate to be compared to such a person.
Indeed, you are a fortunate child. Grandmother Empress, you're mistaken. Back then, the Master Diviner said that I was the lucky star, while my sister was the calamity. Xian, don't talk nonsense. Your granddaughter is not talking nonsense. If my sister wasn't a calamity, why was she kidnapped at birth? It just shows that some people's fates are destined to be that way. Huan, the flowers over there have bloomed. Go and take a look.
Yes.
I never knew before that she looked like this. Grandmother Empress, she did dress up deliberately today. She looks more refined than usual, but you don't have to react so strongly, do you?
In my opinion, Xian still outshines her.
What do you know? Her appearance is strikingly similar to the late Empress. What did you say? The late Empress? The late Emperor was deeply attached to her. If she resembles the late Empress, wouldn't she be even more favored? If she had stayed in the East Palace, it would have been fine. But now she's the daughter of the Prince of Qin. These days, because of Song Huan, the Prince of Qin seems to be turning over a new leaf. If he and his daughter gain power, where will your father and you stand? Mother Empress, what should we do? What if we ruin her face? That would be a good solution. But in the palace, it's not wise to act rashly. We must avoid making a scene. It wouldn't benefit us if things got out of hand. What's so difficult about that? My sister is now in her prime. It seems the Prince of Qin hasn't thought things through. He hasn't provided her with any rouge or powder. But as her birth mother, I can be more considerate. It's only reasonable to gift her a box of rouge.
Xian is indeed clever. We just need to add a colorless, odorless potion that will cause skin rot. No one will be able to detect anything. Once Sansher Huan uses it, her skin will rot, and she'll never be able to show her face again.
Then let's proceed. If the Emperor sees her current appearance, it would spell endless trouble. Crown Princess, I leave this matter to you. Mother Empress. Is it appropriate for me to go? After all, I'm her birth mother. Put away your useless kindness. I'm telling you today, you must find a way to eliminate Sansher Huan. Otherwise, everything you have today is just a pipe dream. Mother, if my sister gains favor again, there will be no place for me in the palace. Don't forget that. She is a jinx, and I am the lucky star. Everything she endures, she deserves it. That's her fate.
Mother, for the sake of the Eastern Palace, please take action.
Greetings, Crown Princess.
You are my daughter, no need to be so distant with me.
Crown Princess, you are mistaken. I am the daughter of Prince Qin. In name, you are my second aunt. Etiquette cannot be neglected.
Since this child is cold-hearted. Don't blame me for being ruthless. Forget it. I won't stoop to your level, Junior. Seeing you today, you've grown quite a bit. Since you're a grown lady now, you should dress up more. This box of rouge is quite valuable, with vibrant colors, perfect for you. Consider it a gift from me.
How can I accept this?
Take it, use it well. I'll see you later. When you meet your grandfather and the guests, if your makeup is too plain, it won't be presentable. Use more. Then it will look good.
Then, I thank the Crown Princess. Take this rouge and have it thoroughly checked.
My lady, it's just rouge. There shouldn't be any problem, right? Moreover, the Crown Princess is your birth mother. How could she harm you?
Even if she hasn't personally harmed me before, she has repeatedly allowed Song Xian to attack me. Besides, with this face of mine appearing before the Empress, how could the Empress tolerate me?
Yes, I will check it immediately. The scent seems normal. And the color is the usual shade of rouge. Just to be safe, I'll try it on my arm first.
What's wrong?
It hurts. How did I suddenly get a rash? And it stings so much. My lady, it's good you were cautious. The rouge is tainted.
I used to think that even a tiger wouldn't harm its own cub, but I never expected that the human heart is the most terrifying thing in the world.
So, should we inform the prince or the emperor about this?
If we just bring the rouge over, they will definitely deny it. Whatever was added to it was meant to ruin my appearance, and perhaps they will even turn the tables and accuse me of framing them. I will play along with their plan.
Oh dear sister, what happened? You went out, and now you're wearing a veil?
I think the sun is too strong today. Let's put on some sunscreen. Grandmother, I feel a bit tired. May I return to the palace?
This is not acceptable. Grandmother has spoken. We have reached the age to attend the Women's Academy. Grandmother has specially invited the Dean of the Women's Academy to evaluate us. Our aptitudes will be assessed to assign us to appropriate classes. Those with superior aptitude will be placed in Class A. Those with lesser aptitude will be placed in the lowest Class C. If you leave now, are you running away, afraid to compete with me?
Song Xian, what do you mean by that? A1 has been wandering outside for years. Now that she's finally back, how can she compete with you in so-called aptitude?
Prince Qin, you misunderstand. Dean Yan is the official in charge of the Women's Academy. It's customary for noble ladies to enroll. Evaluation and assessment are necessary. Perhaps Ahuan has extraordinary talent and will perform exceptionally. Indeed, Prince Qin, Princess Fuan is your daughter. Do you intend to let her stay idle in the palace all her life? The assessment is not difficult. Princess Fuan won't be placed in Class C. However,
what?
However, no royal child has ever been relegated to Class C before. If Princess Fuan were placed in Class C, it would likely cause ridicule and bring shame to the royal family.
You.
Father. May I ask, Dean Yan, what will you assess me on?
Today's test is On musical skill. My musical skill has been tutored by renowned masters since childhood. Both my father and mother have praised me many times. Even my grandfather has acknowledged it. Song Huan is just a wild girl. She probably hasn't even touched a piano, and with her face, she's just waiting to be humiliated.
Why, my Huan? Might not lose to her in literature and poetry, but in musical skill, Huan hasn't learned it.
I'm sorry, Prince Qin. The rules of the Women's Academy cannot be broken. Should we make an exception just for Princess Fuan?
Let it be a musical competition then. No problem.
Huan cannot compete. They are clearly bullying, intending to humiliate you. I will go and inform the Emperor.
Father, don't worry, when I was outside the palace, I worked part-time at a music studio, and the musicians there taught me. I can play.
He only gave you some pointers. You never had formal training. You have no idea. Song Xian alone has 4 or 5 Qin teachers. The Crown Princess's skill is absolutely renowned. She taught Xian plenty. You can't compare to her.
Don't worry, Father. At worst, I lose. As someone who's wandered for years, losing isn't shameful. But if I win, Sister Xian would be shamed before her maternal family, right?
Putting on airs. You think you can beat me? Princess Fuan. Let's begin.
Your ma. Excellent. Xian's Qin skill has improved greatly since before. I'm not boasting, but probably the whole capital has few women with better Qin skill than her. If I were some people, I'd concede early to avoid utter defeat.
Excellent. I find it just average.
Elder brother, to boost Song Huan, must you lie so blatantly? If my Yanire's skill is average, then no one in the whole capital dares claim they can play the Qin. If the Women's Academy could enroll a student like Princess Fuan, it would be truly fortunate. Sister, your turn. If you're scared, it's not too late to say. At worst, I'll ask Dean Yen to make an exception, give you a chance to go directly into Class C. It just sounds bad if word gets out.
No need for your concern, sister. Which class I'm placed in is for me to decide.
Huan.
Don't worry, Father.
Putting on airs. I have a proposal. Your Majesty, hear me. If Huan's foundation is too weak, why not let her stay at the East Palace for a while?
Why should she? Huan is my daughter. Why do you repeatedly try to take her from me?
Prince Qin, hear me first. Although you dote on Huan, you're a rough, tough man. With no princess consort at home, the Crown Princess is most attentive. You know the Crown Princess's Qin skill. You don't want Huan untutored, going to the academy, and becoming a laughingstock, do you?
I can hire teachers for her.
The best masters are all at the East Palace. For your own selfishness, forcing Huan to stay by your side is not the right path. King Qin, don't you think you're being too selfish?
Grandmother, you worry too much. My piano skills aren't that bad to trouble so many famous teachers and the Crown Princess.
Ridiculous. What piano skills do you have? Could it be that you don't even know how to read sheet music? Alright then, since you boast about being able to play the piano, why not play for us? What's the use of just talking? If you can't play well, and you don't come to our East Palace to learn, then it's just you, willingly degrading yourself. Yes, if Huan's piano skills are too poor, if King Qin truly loves his daughter, he wouldn't just let it be.
They clearly want to put my father on the spot. If I play well, can I avoid going to the East Palace?
Of course.
With grandmother's word, I'll start now.
Sister, what are you doing? Are you playing house?
I'm just warming up, tuning the piano. The show begins now.
How could it be? At such a young age, Song Shihuan can actually play such a grand and majestic tune. Her skills are clearly far above Xian's. For years, I've hired famous teachers to carefully cultivate Xian. How could it be surpassed by a stray like Song Shihuan? I don't believe it. This tune sounds familiar. It feels like I've heard it somewhere.
How is this possible? This waste actually knows how to play the piano. And she plays so well. Could it be that she was hiding her skills before?
Oh, my precious daughter. How many more surprises does the king not know about?
Your Majesty, isn't this tune the one the late Empress played, Phoenix's Cry to the Nine Heavens? Yes. This tune was indeed composed by the late Empress. Very few people know this tune. How does A1 know it? Looking at her from afar, I can't help but feel she resembles the late Empress a bit.
Empress, this tune is the one the late Empress personally composed. Phoenix's Cry to the Nine Heavens. No, it can't be. It's just similar. How could a wild girl like her play Phoenix's Cry to the Nine Heavens? No, it's impossible. You're just a bastard. What right do you have to compare with me? And you certainly can't play better than me. Song Shihuan, stop. Stop right now.
Your Majesty, the Phoenix. Look, the Phoenix has appeared. Athan, is that you? Are you showing yourself from heaven?
A1, you played so well. I never expected that after wandering outside for so long, you'd have such superb piano skills. You're His Majesty's pride and joy.
Glad to please the Emperor.
How do you play so well?
As I mentioned before, during my wandering years, I received occasional guidance from Qin masters. That's how I learned.
Impossible to achieve this level with mere tips.
Your Highness implies I have natural talent? Then I'll graciously accept. In my past life, I practiced daily to impress Her Highness. Yet her gaze always fell on Song Xian alone, never noticing me, until now. Now I'll claim my rightful place. Free from Song Xian's shadow forever.
Royal Mother, enough. Both Ahuan and Xian played beautifully. However, Din Yen remains our authority. Only she can determine who truly excels. But Your Majesty, with all respect, Lady Fuyun's skill is peerless. A once-in-generation talent.
As if.
As for Lady Fuyun, her performance looks polished, but lacks depth, mere technical show. Devoid of true emotion. Pales compared to Lady Fuyun.
You.
Sister, hear that. Needs more practice. Still unpolished. Seems. Din Yanqing's bought by the Queen. Favoring Xian, but clearly Xian's skill can't match Song Shihuan's.
Since we've reached verdict.
Hold. What verdict? Unacceptable. This Dean's unworthy of position. Earlier when Ahuan played, Phoenixes appeared. Such decade rare divine sign. Heaven itself moved, yet you slander. Ahuan, what's your scheme?
Prince Qin, though noble, you've no artistic sense. By what right judge? He's quite famous in the capital. Is my judgment inferior to yours?
In my opinion, it's you the villain, who conspired with others to target my Ahuan. If my Ahuan were to enter that so-called women's school of yours, who knows what she would become. In my view, it's better not to go to that women's school.
Prince Qin, you're too insolent. Our women's school has been running for years, renowned far and wide. How dare you slander it like this? No wonder Princess Fuyun has a bad reputation outside. Like father, like daughter. Our women's school cannot tolerate students with such poor morals.
You.
The headmistress of the women's school, what a big ear you have. Even my granddaughter, you dare to drive away.
Grandfather Emperor.
Your Majesty, weren't you busy with official duties today? How come you have time to be here?
If I hadn't come, how would I know? It's so lively here.
Grandfather Emperor, my sister is not as skilled as others. Dinian just gave an honest evaluation, but Uncle couldn't accept it, and spoke ill of the women's school. If this gets out, the scholars of the world will say our royal family has no rules. Grandfather Emperor, please talk some sense into Uncle.
Princess Fuyun, you know that my father is your uncle, right? As a junior, where do you get the right to criticize your elders? Is this the rule of your Eastern Palace?
What did Yanire say wrong that you blame her so? It was Prince Jean who was rude. If he doesn't apologize to Dinian today, this matter won't be over.
Dinian, do you think Prince Jean should apologize to you?
How dare I, a humble person, argue with Prince Jean? But if this matter spreads, the censors will surely impeach Prince Jean for his arrogance and rudeness. At that time, Prince Jean, don't blame me, a humble person.
You still feel quite wronged, don't you?
Your Majesty.
You just said Princess Fuyun is not as skilled as others. I think you're deaf.
Your Majesty, I only judge based on my professional opinion. What's wrong with that? Please enlighten me, Your Majesty.
Do you think I just arrived and didn't hear the music of Princess Fuyun and Princess Fuyun?
Your Majesty, when did you arrive?
Before Princess Fuyun started playing. The Emperor is already nearby. So His Majesty heard both Princesses Zither playing clearly. As the head of the Women's Academy, you can't even tell who has better skills. When Ahuan played earlier, it was so passionate and powerful. It shook the heavens and earth. Such skill. Xian couldn't achieve it even with 10 more years of practice.
Grandfather Emperor, how can you favor Song Huan like this? This is unfair.
Good is good, bad is bad. You must face your shortcomings to improve. If you're blinded by a leaf, how can you see Mount Tai? And you, undeserving of your position, so fond of favoritism in the East Palace. Then go be a maid in the East Palace. Get out of here now.
Yes. Song Huan. You made me lose face, so I'll make sure you're ashamed to show yours. Grandfather Emperor, I refuse to accept this.
What's there not to accept? It's just a Zither performance. Can't you handle losing?
Why did sister keep wearing a veil while playing? Could it be that the person under the veil isn't her at all?
As expected, Song Xian couldn't hold back.
Stop talking nonsense. That voice is Ahuan's voice. How could it not be her?
Who knows? If it really is sister, why would she keep wearing a veil, afraid to show her true face? Sister, why don't you take off the veil and let everyone see?
The sun is too strong today. I don't want to take it off.
I think you're hiding something. Maybe the person playing the zither isn't you at all. Your so-called victory over me is just a fraud. Or maybe you've caught some unclean, dirty disease, and your face is ruined, too ashamed to be seen.
Song Xian, watch your mouth. Don't think I won't hit you just because you're younger.
Uncle, why so worked up? Just have sister remove the veil, and everything will be clear. Right, Ahuan? Just take off the veil, so your sister won't be dissatisfied.
If I take it off and it's confirmed to be me, will you apologize for your disrespect today?
Fine, I'll apologize. Stop dawdling. Just take it off already. Impossible. How is your face fine?
Ahuan, how did you?
Grandfather Emperor, is there something wrong with me?
You look exactly like your grandmother when she was young.
Grandmother.
Not her. I meant it's my original spouse, my first Empress.
Father, are you serious? Ahuan really looks a lot like my mother.
I'm telling the truth, she looked just like her when playing the piano. Ahuan, I haven't asked you yet. How do you know this song, Phoenix Throw 9 Heavens? This piece was composed by the first Empress.
So this piece was composed by the first Empress. This granddaughter found the score in the study of the royal mansion. I liked it immediately and memorized it silently. It seems this granddaughter and the Empress Dowager really have a connection. Since I know I look like the first Empress, I naturally wanted to learn about her preferences in advance. Only then can I catch the successor and the East Palace off guard.
Good child, it seems your return is destined by heaven. It's the first Empress's spirit that has blessed you to return to me and the Prince of Qin.
Yes, then this granddaughter will replace the Empress Dowager. And always accompany you and father.
Why does Song Shihuan get away with everything, and even let the Emperor see her current appearance? In the future, my position in the Emperor's heart will be even less than hers.
Oh, grandfather, this granddaughter suddenly remembered something. I want to ask the Crown Princess. And she and sister.
What is it?
This is rouge.
This was just now, when this granddaughter was admiring flowers in the garden. The Crown Princess gave it to me.
Crown Princess, what do you mean by this? Are you trying to take my daughter away from me again?
What's wrong with the consort giving something to the elder sister?
Your Majesty, the Crown Princess gave this granddaughter a gift. Of course, I was very happy. But at that time, I wanted to see how the rouge looked on the face. So I had Ing Chen try it. Who knew?
Why are there red rashes all over?
I also want to ask the Crown Princess. Why does your gift cause skin to ulcerate and become allergic? Is there something wrong with this rouge?
Father, please investigate. Huan is the child I carried for 10 months and gave birth to. As her birth mother, how could I possibly harm her?
How do you explain these red rashes?
Your Majesty, do you even need to ask? Of course, it's because the elder sister resents the consort and the East Palace, that she resorted to such a despicable act to frame us. Elder sister, your actions are too low and heart-wrenching.
Stop slandering me here.
Did I say something wrong, uncle? Is this how you teach my sister at home? No wonder my sister is so cold-hearted and ruthless. An ungrateful wolf.
Xian's words are truly admirable. But there's one thing I don't understand. When I was wearing the veil earlier, you seemed to have guessed that my face was disfigured, and you said I might have some dirty disease, and you couldn't wait to pull off my veil, unable to hide your surprise. At that time, grandfather was right there and witnessed it all.
Grandfather, she slandered me.
Xian, do you think I'm a fool? Go back and copy the rules for women 10 times carefully. If there's a next time, I will definitely have someone punish you.
Grandfather, please calm down. Today's incident might be a misunderstanding. There could be another story.
What other story could there be? I thought Xian was well behaved in the East Palace. But now it seems she's been spoiled.
It's Huan. Don't speak up for her.
I'm also worried that this rouge itself has a problem.
How is that possible?
Grandfather, what Yen's sister said makes sense.
Huan, what's going on with you? Why are you still speaking up for her?
Father, this rouge box has the words Red Rouge Pavilion written on it. I think it looks somewhat familiar.
Red Rouge Pavilion. That's our family shop.
You still know it's our family shop, huh? This year's accounts are in deficit. If I don't think of a way to manage it, we'll lose a lot. Is that so? It's actually our family shop. Grandfather, I'm worried that we've misunderstood Xian's sister. I'm also worried that there might be something wrong with the shop that could harm other people. Why don't you send someone with me to check the shop and clarify things? That way, we can all be at ease.
Alright, Wu Qi, go with them. Yes, this old servant obeys the order.
Huan, what's the game here?
Father, you'll find out soon.
Xian, brother finally managed to take you out of the palace to have some fun.
Big brother, I was made miserable by Song Shihuan, and even got scolded by grandfather to copy books. I've lost all face. How can I be happy?
If not this time, there's always next time. There are plenty of opportunities. If you stay gloomy, you won't look pretty. Look, there's the Red Rouge Pavilion ahead. Pick whatever you like. I've asked the shopkeeper to save some good stuff for you. Things that outsiders can't see.
Sai, isn't that Song Yinzheng and Song Xian? How come? They're also shopping in our store?
I was just thinking about how to cause trouble for the Eastern Palace. And they delivered themselves right to me. Heaven really is helping me.
Hey, princess.
This one, and this whole row. I want them all.
Alrighty. Princess, everything's packed. Since you've graced us with your presence. If you ever need anything in the future, just let me know.
Big brother, we're done shopping. Let's go.
Okay.
Niece Xian, did you forget something?
Uncle, why are you here? I was just out. Strolling with Big Brother. Why do you care?
I don't care about strolling, but not paying for what you buy. Who taught you that?
This is the Chong family store. Uncle, it doesn't seem to have anything to do with you.
The Chong family store? Tell Song Xian whose store this really is.
Isn't this His Highness the Prince of Qin? Even if you're a prince, you can't just hit people randomly. And besides, this young lady just said, this is the Chong family store. What does it have to do with you, the Prince of Qin's mansion? Uncle, if you cause trouble like this and grandfather finds out, he'll surely punish you. That's right.
Father. Didn't you say you'd bring me to see the prince's mansion stores?
Whose store is this really? You're talking nonsense. The shopkeeper is from the Chong family. This store belongs to my aunt, Madame Chong. How did it become your prince's mansion store? The Chong family is my mother's maternal family. If I take things from my own maternal grandparents' home, who dares to stop me? Even if I empty the store today, you still won't be able to stop me.
Xian, keep your voice down.
Big brother, what are you afraid of? This is originally our own family stuff. All these years, when have we ever paid for our own family's things? How dare they, the Prince of Qin's mansion, boss us around?
Oh. So all these years, the Eastern Palace has been buying things from Rouge Pavilion, without ever paying? No wonder Rouge Pavilion looks like it's doing good business. But our prince's mansion's accounts have always been in the red.
You good-for-nothing traitor. You took my money to fund the Crown Prince's household? How dare you?
Uncle, stop being unreasonable. You two, father and daughter, are putting on quite the act. Acting like this is yours? Shame on you.
Here's an idea, why not send for Madame Chong to clear this up face to face? Madame Chong is famously charitable in the capital. Surely she wouldn't use someone else's silver for good deeds.
Fine, call her. When my aunt arrives, you'll be the one embarrassed.
Song sure won. With so many people watching this matter, let's handle this back at the palace. Making a scene isn't good for anyone.
Father, Brother Yanjing. What does all this mean? I don't think I understand.
He's guilty, that's all.
Oh.
Guards, clear the area.
Your Highness, what's the meaning of this? Rouge Pavilion has customers. Every single day. You owe not just us. At the Qin Prince's residence an explanation, but the people too. They deserve to know where their silver has really ended up. Isn't that right?
Exactly. We're all regulars at Rouge Pavilion. Today we deserve to know who the owner is.
Madame Chong has arrived.
What's going on? Why is everyone gathered here? Aunt, you're just in time. Tell Song Sherhuan and Uncle, this shop is yours. They're causing trouble on someone else's turf. They should be thrown out.
Madame Chong, tell us, who really owns this shop?
I do manage it on behalf of someone, so what? Everyone heard that, right?
What do you mean, manage on behalf of? Madame Chong. I'll ask you one more time, are you certain you're the owner? I advise you to think carefully. After all, ownership of this shop is a matter of official record. If you lie about something like this, you could be taken in for questioning.
Who are you trying to scare? If anyone's getting arrested, it's you, claiming what's not yours. How shameless.
And, with so many people in the shop today, if you say it's not ours, it'll reflect badly on the Crown Prince's household. Think carefully.
This shop belongs to the Chong family. Everyone heard it, right? This shop belongs to the Chong family. It's not the Qin Prince's residence. But this father and daughter from the Qin Prince's residence want to take over. It's too much. Oh, I said it. The princess from the East Palace. And the royal grandson. How could they buy things without paying? Moreover, the Chong family has always been generous. The good deeds they've done these years are well known. So it's the Qin Prince's residence. Causing trouble.
Madam Chong. My father and I have given you a chance. Since you don't cherish it, don't blame us for being ruthless.
Princess, what do you mean by that?
Father, let's invite Eunuch Wu in.
Eunuch Wu is here. Eunuch Wu, why are you here? This old servant is here by the Emperor's order to accompany Prince Qin and Princess Fuan to check on the shop. I didn't expect to hear such shocking things.
Eunuch Wu, since you've heard it, you should report this matter. Exactly as it is to the Emperor. They are targeting the Chong family in the East Palace. They must be severely punished.
This old servant is foolish. I don't know how Prince Qin and Princess Fuan are targeting the East Palace and the Chong family.
They want to take our shop. Isn't that targeting?
Madam Chong, does this shop belong to the Chong family?
I.
Madam Chong.
No, what about it? Everyone heard it, right? Auntie said. Wait, Auntie, you made a mistake. Didn't you just say this shop belongs to the Chong family?
Princess Fuyun, you don't know, this red rouge pavilion was the dowry of the late Empress. When Prince Qin established his residence, it was given to him. It's just that all these years, the prince never came to see it.
Oh my goodness, so this shop really belongs to the Qin Prince's residence. Then how could the people from the East Palace and the Chong family have the nerve to take others' things as their own and still be so righteous? You're lying, that's impossible.
This old servant is the chief eunuch, how could I lie? If the princess doesn't believe me, you can go to the government office and ask, you'll know immediately.
But I clearly saw the profits from this shop were sent to the Chong family.
Oh, so the missing silver from our prince's residence was sent to the Chong family. Madam Chong, what a clever scheme. You truly live up to your reputation as the famous philanthropist of the capital.
Your Highness is mistaken. It was Princess Fuyun who misjudged the situation.
Back then, Her Majesty the Empress was concerned about Prince Qin not knowing how to manage the shops, so she suggested that the Chong family had business acumen and could hire assistants from the Chong family to help manage them. But who would have thought that after all these years? The shop owners have even changed hands.
Eunuch Wu, that's not how it is. It's all this shopkeeper's ignorance, not even recognizing who the real owner is. I'll teach him a proper lesson and make him apologize to Prince Qin and Princess Fuan.
Uncle, we will definitely investigate this matter thoroughly. How about we dismiss them for today? We can discuss this matter later.
Why wait? We can clarify it right now, Eunuch Wu. Please stay a while longer. I want to see exactly how much money Rouge Pavilion has embezzled from our Prince Qin's estate over these years.
Today's incident was clearly intentional on your part.
Sister, why are you turning the tables? Didn't you admit yourself that you've never paid a single coin for all these purchases over the years? You've truly treated others' possessions as your own. How shameless. Now that you've been exposed, you're unhappy about it.
You wretched woman.
Song Xian, it seems the lessons for women that Father Emperor gave you hasn't been studied carefully enough. How dare you, in my presence, insult your own sister?
So this is what Princess Fuyun is really like. It seems her esteemed reputation all these years was completely undeserved. I don't want any of these things. Big brother, let's go.
Father, is this the only shop our estate owns?
Well, there should be more than one shop. Father will another day. Have someone prepare a list for you to review properly.
Excellent. Then tomorrow I'll visit a different one, a different shop each day.
Good.
Madam Chong, what's your opinion on this?
Madam Chong. Madam Chong.
What's wrong? Has Madam Chong fainted? Look at your brilliant idea. You insisted on using rouge to harm Song Shirhuan, not only making her notice Rouge Pavilion, but you also made reckless remarks in the shop, letting commoners know the Crown Prince's greed has seized Prince Qin's property as their own. If it weren't for the Empress Dowager saying, we can't keep Song Shirhuan's face around, I wouldn't have schemed against her. And now you're acting all hurt? Are you doing this for me, or for yourself, Mother? Mother, please calm down. Yanire is still young. Don't scold her anymore. The Emperor has said, the Chong family must return every penny they took from the Prince of Qin's mansion. But I already asked my sister-in-law. All these years, besides charity work, they've been paving the way for the Crown Prince. There's not much left. Then find a way to gather it. You must return every single coin to the Prince of Qin's mansion, or this fire will never be put out. Yes. I understand, mother. So much money. My lady, I've never seen so much gold in my entire life.
And this is just 1 year's profit from the Rouge Pavilion. With all the shops our mansion owns, the piled up gold wouldn't even fit in this whole room.
Father, you're so rich.
Of course. All this will be yours someday, my child.
Father, the Chong family. Using our money for charity, what kind of good deeds are those? Using our own money for charity, that's what true goodness is.
So what do you mean?
Anyway, we'll have lots and lots of money in the future. Why doesn't father go to the palace and tell grandfather that we're willing to donate the Rouge Pavilion's annual profits to disaster victims everywhere? If only Ahuan had met such kind people back then, she wouldn't have gone hungry.
Ahuan is so kind-hearted. Father will go to the palace right now.
The Chong family is the crown prince's backing. But I'm determined to drag Madame Chong down from her pedestal as the great benefactor.
Father, you have no idea. Ahuan just wants to help those disaster victims. Because no one helped her when she was little. She suffered so much. That huge mountain of gold. Ahuan didn't even think twice before deciding to donate all the Rouge Pavilion's annual profits to the victims.
Truly worthy of being my granddaughter.
Father, why don't you find time to come to my mansion and take the gold away?
Rare to see you so generous.
If it means children as young as Ahuan can have enough to eat, even if I had to give away all. No, half of my wealth. I wouldn't hesitate.
A ruler must hold the people in their heart. Among my 4 sons, only the Prince of Qin has a heart generous enough to save the world. The gold, I won't move it. If you want to do good deeds, do it in the name of your Prince of Qin's mansion.
Fine. Then we'll also set up a porridge kitchen and serve porridge to those who can't get enough to eat.
One more thing, recently the Minister of Revenue has retired. The Ministry of Revenue is missing a chief official. You'll fill in for now. Manage the Ministry of Revenue for me.
No problem. After experiencing the shop being seized, I'll become much better at accounting.
Thank you, Your Highness, for actually providing us with meat porridge. You really are a great person.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Come back for more after you finish.
Great person.
Gulme.
Since the princess came to our mansion, the prince is really like a different person from before. Princess, you truly are the lucky star of our mansion.
Since I returned to the palace, the people of the Eastern Palace have seen me as a jinx. This is the first time someone has said I'm a lucky star. To be honest, I'm not used to it.
Ahuan, you're the lucky star. In my eyes, you're my greatest lucky star.
I have my father, that's also good fortune.
Now the Chong family can't even protect themselves. They no longer have the ability to continue serving porridge and doing good deeds. The matter of the Chong family seizing the Prince of Qin's mansion's property has caused quite a stir. Even the Eastern Palace is involved.
This scene is really too unpleasant to watch.
If only we could ruin the Prince of Qin's mansion's reputation. What did you say? The Prince of Qin's mansion is building granaries and setting up porridge kitchens outside. Yes, the Prince of Qin even replaced your plain porridge with meat porridge. Now everyone outside is saying that the Prince of Qin is the true benevolent person, while you are just hypocritical. That good-for-nothing Prince of Qin. How is he worthy of being called benevolent? The reputation I've worked so hard to build over so many years has actually paved the way for others. And if you swallow this insult without a word, then in the future, throughout the entire Great Qi, you won't be able to hold your head up. Xian, then tell me, what should I do? Ant has been serving porridge for many years, with connections all over the capital. Now, among those supplying meat porridge to the Prince of Qin, there must be some who are your old acquaintances, right? That's natural. If the meat porridge supplied by the Prince of Qin has problems and kills someone, then the good reputation he's built up these days will be gone. He might even be attacked by the people. That would be like lifting a rock, only to drop it on his own feet. Don't you think so?
Take it slow. Everyone has some.
The prince is really a great person, truly a benevolent person.
Father, everyone is praising you. I'm afraid it won't be long before Your reputation surpasses even the Eastern Palace.
Of course, the prince certainly will.
Everyone, stop drinking this porridge immediately. Wang Wu died after drinking it.
Don't talk nonsense. I've been eating it for several days straight, and there's been no problem at all. My stomach hurts so bad.
She's not breathing. The Qin Prince's Manor's porridge has killed again. The Qin Prince's Manor is feeding us poison porridge. This is absolutely outrageous.
And I praised Prince Qin as a good man before. Now it seems he's just a little cutie playing with people's lives.
That's not true. We kindly provided you with porridge. How could it be poisoned? It must be a misunderstanding.
Someone's been poisoned to death, and you call it a misunderstanding? Right! You must give us all an explanation today.
Now that a life has been lost, we're reporting this to the authorities.
Report to the authorities.
Oh my, how did this happen? The grains were bought with real gold and silver. How could it possibly lead to loss of life?
Behind this death, someone must be stirring the pot. Ingchen, quickly fetch a bowl of porridge, and send it to the palace as soon as possible. Request physician Mei to examine it with you. We must find out where the problem lies.
Yes.
Nanny. First, close down the porridge station. Until the issue is clarified, don't let anyone drink the porridge anymore.
Yes.
Is it the Empress or Song Xian and his lot?
Song Shihuan. This time, your father is in for trouble. Let's see what you have to compete with me now.
Plague-ridden horse meat.
Yes, the Imperial Medical Institute found the porridge was mixed with horse meat carrying the plague. Eating too much naturally risks one's life. But we clearly spent a fortune buying fresh meat. How did it turn into plague-ridden horse meat?
Perhaps the procurement people tampered with it.
We've set up porridge stations in multiple locations across the city. The number of people involved in procurement is vast. Even interrogating them one by one would take considerable effort. The prince has already been taken away by the palace guards. It's still unknown when he can return.
No matter how difficult it is, I must rescue my father.
If there is business, present it. If not, you are dismissed. I report to your majesty, I have a memorial. I wish to impeach Prince Qin for lacking virtue. Actually mixed plague-infected horse meat into the congee. I harmed the people. I also impeach the Prince of Qin for chasing fame and reputation, disregarding the lives of the common people. I impeach the Prince of Qin for lax governance and frequent incidents. We beg your majesty to immediately imprison the Prince of Qin in the imperial prison. Deal with him severely. We hope your majesty will punish him impartially. I ask you, how did this plague-infected horse meat end up in the congee? Which of you investigated this? You can't even figure out the whole story, and yet you want me to punish someone? Punish who? Punish you bunch of useless freeloaders? Your Majesty, I believe that given the Prince of Qin's character, he would absolutely not intentionally mix plague-infected horse meat into the meat congee. Go on. In my opinion, it's possible that he was framed. Grand Tutor Shen, have you investigated this matter? I heard. Grand Tutor was still suffering from a severe chill yesterday, yet you still had the energy to meddle in the Prince of Qin's affairs. The Prince of Qin is the son of the late Empress. Kind and upright, how could he do something so self-destructive? Clearly, he was framed by villains. Grand Tutor, you're still so self-righteous. Back in the reputation was known throughout the land. Have you forgotten? Your Majesty, I volunteer to thoroughly investigate this matter. Father, this matter is causing an uproar outside the palace. The people's resentment toward Big Brother has shifted to the entire royal family. If we don't deal with it now, I fear it will hurt the people's hearts. Crown Prince, what is your opinion? I suggest having Big Brother stay in the imperial prison for some time, so the people can see Father's stance. Once Grand Tutor Shen uncovers the truth, Big Brother's innocence will be proven. As long as Song Yu enters the imperial prison, I have a way to ensure he never comes out. No! Your Majesty, please give me 7 days. If I cannot uncover the truth, I am willing to be imprisoned in the imperial prison alongside the Prince of Qin. I beg your Majesty's permission. Granted. We will do as the Grand Tutor says. Court dismissed.
Father.
Just a few days apiece, and you caused such a huge mess. Can't you be more careful? So easily tricked.
Has anyone else been affected? It's all my fault. Good intentions led to disaster. 2 people already died yesterday.
Alright, no need to worry too much. These next few days, just stay quietly in Zichan Palace. The Grand Tutor will uncover the truth for you.
A1 is still waiting for me at the manor.
If you're really worried about A1, then stay here quietly.
Princess.
What's the situation outside?
Angry rioters are storming our palace gates. If the guards weren't holding them back, they'd be inside already. This is madness. Your Highness, what should we do?
Stay calm. With Imperial Grandfather protecting Father in Zichan Hall, he's safe for now. But I must meet with Grand Tutor Shin immediately.
But you can't leave the compound.
Fetch me a servant's disguise.
At once.
Your Highness, you shouldn't have come yourself, not in these dangerous times. Your safety must come first.
Grand Tutor Shin risked your own safety too. By Father's 7 days' time. I won't sit idle. Grand Tutor Shin, I came to explain everything that's happened at Qin Palace recently. If you trust me, start your investigation with the Chong family. This list contains those who assisted Lady Chang's porridge distribution last time. There are prime suspects.
I trust your judgment, Your Highness. This list could prove invaluable.
Your Highness, 6 more died from poison porridge yesterday. Even Grand Tutor Shin's residence is under siege now.
Any news from the palace?
The court's flooded with petitions against Prince Qin. His Majesty struggles to maintain protective custody in Zichan Hall.
Imperial Grandfather can't disperse the crowd forcibly. It would damage Father's position. With even Shin residents surrounded, our enemies clearly want to prevent Grand Tutor Shin from uncovering the truth in 7 days.
What's our move now?
We can't let them win. Ingchen. Prepare multiple cauldrons of thick rice porridge. I'll personally distribute it at our gates.
Your Highness, this is too dangerous. If you show yourself, the mob might take their anger out on you.
Prepare as I ordered.
As you command.
Is this more poison gruel? Your palace already killed people with porridge. Who dare eat this? Yeah, you Qin bastards trying to kill more of us?
Is this another scheme to murder us all?
Good people, hear me. The Qin household would never stoop to such vile deeds. Grand Tutor Shin is thoroughly investigating this matter. I was worried everyone might be uneasy, so I specifically had someone prepare rice porridge. It contains minced meat without any additives. This porridge is completely safe, you can see for yourselves. Little girl, are you hungry?
Hungry.
Here, let me serve you a big bowl. I am even more eager than you to find out why the meat porridge had issues, but please rest assured, the Qin Palace would never intentionally harm anyone's life. For those who lost their lives due to the porridge, the Qin Palace will arrange their burial. If there are relatives, they can come to the Qin Palace to receive compensation. Everyone, please don't rush, there are still 5 days left in the 7-day period. We will definitely give everyone an explanation.
Yes, who would have thought that such a young princess could be so responsible? Perhaps we really misunderstood the Qin Palace.
No matter what happens, everyone please line up first. Fill your stomachs. Only with a full stomach can you have the strength to fight for your rights. And the strength to live on.
Line up.
Little girl, go tell the people outside the Shin family to come here for porridge.
Princess, your method is really effective. The people causing trouble at the Shin family's door have all dispersed and come to us.
That's good.
Princess, why not let this old servant handle it? You've been personally serving porridge For several hours now, you must be exhausted.
It's fine, I need to personally serve the porridge to show the sincerity of the palace. As long as we can save my father, nothing else matters.
What? The crowd has dispersed. How is that possible? Those people were practically ready to kill Song Yu, yes. It was Princess Fu and personally serving porridge at the palace gate. That made the people disperse. That child is as clever as a demon.
That child is full of resentment towards the Eastern Palace. She won't be willing to return to the Eastern Palace.
This opportunity is hard to come by. We must not let Song Yu get away with it easily. I heard that tomorrow Shen Mingwen will leave the capital to investigate this matter. Exactly, arrange some assassins to set up an ambush on the road. If there's a chance, they can directly take Shen Mingwen's life. Understood.
Princess, why aren't you sleeping yet?
Tomorrow Grand Tutor Shen leaves the capital to investigate. Although we've made all the necessary preparations, I still feel uneasy in my heart. I wish to enter the palace to see the Emperor Grandfather.
Princess, all officials are watching the prince's mansion closely now. We cannot rashly enter the palace.
What if we have a necessary reason to enter? Nanny, send someone to set fire to the woodshed, then claim the Qin mansion is on fire. I was so terrified. I started speaking nonsense and must see the imperial physician immediately.
Yes, I will handle it right away.
Awan, I heard the mansion caught fire. Are you alright? Not injured, are you?
Father, I'm fine, just worried not seeing you.
Why isn't Ahwan worried about me?
Emperor Grandfather, your granddaughter. Half worried for father, half for you. Emperor Grandfather, you've lost weight recently. It's father's fault, troubling you with worries.
You, what should I say about you? Can't you have servants help with porridge distribution?
Emperor Grandfather, as a royal princess, when things happen, I must step forward bravely, so the people will trust our Qin mansion.
Such courage. Speak, what's the real reason for this trick to enter the palace? What exactly is the matter?
Granddaughter wishes to request Emperor Grandfather have Lord Shen Shaoshan secretly protect Grand Tutor Shen tomorrow. Grand Tutor Shen risked himself for father's plan. I fear something happens.
Rise quickly. I grant it. Wu Qi, pass the order. Have Imperial Guards follow to ensure the tutor's safety. I will arrange it immediately.
Aunt, all loose ends are tied up, right? In all Daki, places with plague horses aren't just Pingzhou. A full check would take over a month. Pingzhou had hundreds of plague horses, bodies buried underground, and we only used 2. We even killed 2 healthy horses, buried in the same spot. What about the handlers? They're my maternal family servants. After the incident, I sent them to Pingzhou. Shen Mingwen wants to find them. Not so easy. Good then. Heard the princess personally serves porridge, truly admirable. I'll join the princess in serving porridge too, so she can rest a bit.
Truly the famous great philanthropist of the capital. Willing to help the Qin mansion at such a time. Yes, a great philanthropist indeed.
Perfect, the road from capital to Pingzhou is treacherous. I'm so worried about Grand Tutor Shen that I can't calm down.
Pingzhou? What Pingzhou?
Madam Chong, don't you know? Wait, Pingzhou? Isn't that your maiden family's home, Madam Chong?
Impossible. The country is vast. How could they pinpoint Pingzhou so quickly? And lock onto it right away?
Ingchen, go help Madam Chong. I think she's a bit unsteady on her feet.
Yes. No need. I just remembered there's something. At my residence. I'll come another day.
Ingchen, lend a hand. Help Madam Chong inside the manor to rest first.
Yes. No, I must return home. Madam Chong. Our lady said you fell right at our manners gate. We must have a doctor examine you and confirm you're fine before sending you back. It's over.
Come.
Grand Tutor, this man is named Shu San. He's a relative of Madame Chang's maiden family. Previously, when Madame Chong distributed wheat porridge in the capital, he was in charge of procurement. Later, he got familiar with the Qing Manor's procurement staff too. He often wandered around Qing Manor's porridge shed. Let go of me! I don't know what you're talking about. Let go! We'll see if you stay stubborn once you're in prison. Take him away. We head to the capital immediately. Yes. Move. Who are you people? Who are you? We're here on our master's orders to take your life. Master? Who is your master? That's not something Grand Tutorship needs to know, is it? Attack! Great! It's the Imperial Guards. Your Majesty, Grand Tutorship has returned. He's outside requesting an audience. Summon him quickly. Summon Grand Tutorship. I pay respects to your Majesty. Grand Tutor, the matter of the porridge. How is the investigation going? Your Majesty, I have uncovered the truth. The ones behind the tampering are the Chu family of Pingzhou, which is Madame Chang's maiden family.
So it was them. Back then, because of the shop issue, they held a grudge against me. I never expected they'd harm the people to frame me this time.
If not for the Emperor secretly dispatching the Imperial Guards, this old minister would have died in Pingzhou. The Imperial Guards have confirmed the assassins were the Eastern Palace's covert guards. Thanks to A1, who rushed to the palace overnight to warn me. Thank you, Princess.
I should thank Grand Tutorship for risking his life to investigate.
Summon Lady Chong to the palace. And the Crown Prince and Crown Princess, get them here now. Father, I am guilty. I should not have. Because the Crown Princess is from the Chong family. Tried to shield the chains. Please punish me, Father.
Your Majesty, please spare the Crown Prince this once. He was blinded by concern, acting in confusion.
What a clever move, admitting fault to muddy the waters. Then downplaying the Eastern Palace's crimes.
To protect the Changs, you targeted a loyal minister's heir, hiding the truth and framing me. So in your heart, the Changs matter more than General Gu. More than me. Even more than father, don't they?
Elder brother. I never said that.
But your actions speak louder. Judgments are based on deeds, not intentions. Or is the Crown Prince of a nation actually a petty man?
Elder brother, don't slander me.
I never thought father would one day become so eloquent. How reassuring.
I was nearly imprisoned for a crime. And now you accuse me of slander? What a joke. I urge father to punish them severely.
The Changs plotted against the royal heir, a capital offense. Confiscate all Chong family assets. Within 3 generations. All are to be executed after autumn.
No. Please, Your Majesty, spare my children. I willingly accept any punishment.
The Qing Prince is also my child. You schemed against my child. And expect leniency?
It was her. Princess Fuyan incited me to do all this. She's the mastermind. Grandfather, I didn't. Auntie is delirious, spewing nonsense.
Yes, grandfather, Qian is young. How could she be so ruthless? This is clearly the Chong family's fault. Why drag our Eastern Palace into it?
Drag you in? All these years. How many dirty deeds has the Chong family done for your Eastern Palace? Dare you let the Emperor know? Sister-in-law, stop lying. Ah. The Changs face annihilation. What wouldn't I dare say? Earlier, the Qin Prince blamed. The Chong family has seized the shops of the royal residence. But whose idea was it? And where did most of the money go? Her Majesty the Queen and His Highness the Crown Prince know it all too well. Shut up. I will speak. And last time, you made me spread rumors outside about Song Shihuan, saying she bullied the weak and stole. When the smear campaign failed, you resorted to murder to cover your tracks. You must be out of your mind. I'm no match for you, Your Majesty the Queen. Back then, our Chong family never wanted to marry my sister to the Crown Prince. It was you who orchestrated the scandal between the Prince of Qin and the palace maid, ruining her reputation. We had no choice but to choose the Crown Prince. This matter, Your Majesty, you're still in the dark, aren't you?
So it was you who framed the Prince of Qin.
That's not true. This woman is insane. You can't believe her words.
Father, I didn't do those things. I'm innocent. Innocent? You're still claiming innocence? You two are exactly the same, ruthless and cruel. With people like you, how can you be fit to be the Queen Mother and the Crown Prince? Guards! By my decree, I will depose the Queen and the Crown Prince.
Your Majesty, you can't do this. To me and the Crown Prince. If my sister's spirit in heaven could see how you're treating her closest kin, she would be heartbroken. Your Majesty.
Juan, why are you crying?
Grandfather, Juan is heartbroken. When grandmother passed away, father was not even 2 years old. About grandmother, father could only hear stories from others. But father is clearly grandmother's only child. If grandmother were still alive, seeing father being framed, and his reputation ruined, how heartbroken she would be.
Exactly. How dare you mention the late Queen? She was your own sister, and the Prince of Qin is your own nephew. You actually used a palace maid to frame the Prince of Qin. You deserve to die. Father, I am the Crown Prince. If you depose me, the court will be in chaos. You're not the Emperor yet. Do you think no one can replace you? Don't forget, I still have my eldest son, the Prince of Qin, who far surpasses you in character and virtue. I will appoint the Prince of Qin as the Crown Prince.
Me?
Father, then daughter congratulates you on becoming the Crown Prince.
Didn't you say back then, the Master predicted the fate of the child in your womb? Saying Xian was the lucky star? Then why is it that after Sanger went to the Qin Palace, your elder brother's luck turned so good? Now he's even replaced me as the Crown Prince.
I don't know either. Back then, Xian's luck was better than Shirhuan's, and she wouldn't have been taken by bandits. It's Song Shirhuan.
What if we made a mistake?
No way. I'll have someone invite the master to the palace now, to ask for clarity.
This humble monk greets your highness, your ladyship.
Master, do you remember before I gave birth? You predicted the fate of the child in my womb?
It concerns the royal family, so this humble monk naturally remembers.
That pregnancy, I gave birth to 2 daughters. One stayed by my side, the other was taken away right after birth. She only returned to the palace this year. Master, please help me see, which of these 2 children is truly the lucky star?
The sign of a lucky star isn't shown through a smooth path. Instead, it's tempered by enduring the hardest trials, refining one's character. Only then can blessings accumulate. You mean, that lucky star is actually the child who was abducted since young, precisely.
How is that possible? We were wrong from the start. All wrong.
I actually handed the lucky star over to the Qin Palace with my own hands.
Your Highness. Impossible, this can't be true. That lousy monk must be talking nonsense.
Xian, what's wrong with you?
Elder brother, help me. You're the only one who can help me.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to help me kill Song Shirhuan. Only if she dies can the Eastern Palace be at peace. Elder brother, father was stripped of the Crown Prince position, all because of her. If she doesn't die, none of us will have peace.
I understand. I'll find a way to eliminate that scourge.
Your ladyship, what brings you here?
Juan, can I talk to you alone? I made almond milk for you with my own hands. Don't worry, it's not poisoned.
This almond milk is bitter.
How could it be? It's clearly sweet.
It's bitter. This almond milk doesn't suit my taste.
No matter. This almond milk was taught by my mother. Your brother and sister both love it. I thought you would like it too.
It seems I was never meant to be your child.
Child, you were born after 10 months of my pregnancy. When you say that, it truly breaks my heart.
If I recall correctly, it was Her Highness on your birthday banquet. You rejected me, called me a curse, said I was unworthy to touch Song Xian's clothes.
No, you're not a curse, it was me. I was wrong. Child, you are my lucky star.
No wonder, I wondered why Her Highness suddenly treated me so well. It was because of the lucky star.
No, you misunderstood. In this world, how could there be a mother who doesn't love her own child? You and I both love reading history books. When I was pregnant with you, I loved listening to people play the cheen. Now you have a great talent for it. The bond between us. How can you just say you don't want it?
But I don't need a mother, I have my grandfather. And my father to protect me. Your Highness, there is no affection between us. If there's nothing else, please leave.
So, you won't forgive your mother, will you?
I will never forget the harm the people of the East Palace have caused me. That pain is etched into my bones and blood, never to be forgotten, so I, Song Shirhuan, will never forgive. Today is quite lively, one leaves, another comes. Your Highness, what brings you here?
Ah Huan, Big Brother is here to apologize.
Apologize?
In the past, because of Xian, I was very cold to you, hurt you many times. Only today did I realize, you are the lucky star of our East Palace. Big Brother was wrong, I promise. I will never treat you like that again. Will you forgive Big Brother?
Song Yanzheng is not like the Crown Princess in my past life. I knew how sinister and vicious he was. He would never sincerely apologize, he must have ulterior motives. I can't be bothered to argue with you. From now on, we'll go our separate ways. It's best if we don't interfere with each other.
How can that be? You're my sister, as your older brother. I should make it up to you. It's cold at night, easy to catch a chill. Your health is not good. This is a warm stove I prepared especially for you, if it's not enough. Big Brother can prepare more for you.
The bottom layer of the stove is filled with phosphorus powder. It ignites with a spark. In my previous life, I was almost burned alive by them.
I heard you always feel cold at night, so here's a heater for you. Take it to keep warm.
Thank you, Big Brother. Brother, open the door. Sister, sister, open the door, brother. Open the door, open the door. Song Yanjing, this time. Do you want to try the same trick again? Since you're seeking death, I'll grant your wish.
Now Song Shirhuan is doomed.
In such a hurry to leave? Don't you want to see how the fire burns?
Princess Fuan, why are you here? Who's in that room? See for yourself who it is. How could this happen? What do you think? Why were you able to sneak into my room so easily?
That's because I was waiting for you in advance.
Who sent you to harm the princess? No one sent me.
Still trying to lie? During the day, Song Yanjing just gave me a heater, and at night, you came to my room with a fire starter. Do you really think I can't find out? Guards, inform the Emperor. Song Yanjing bribed the palace maid to set fire to my room. The evidence is clear.
Grandfather, your grandson is innocent. That maid has already confessed, and you're still lying. Just like your deposed Prince Wen, full of lies. And a heart full of poison.
Song Yinzheng, you dare to try to burn my daughter to death. You wanted to kill her. I will never let you go.
A1, I am deeply disappointed in Song Yin. I can no longer consider a grandfather-grandson relationship. You are the victim. You handle it. A1, I am your brother. Spare me.
When I first entered the palace, my eldest brother tried hard to send me to the Huangjue Temple. Since my brother likes the Huangjue Temple so much, why not spend the rest of your life there?
Guards, let me out. Song Shihuan, you woman. It must be you who framed me. That's why grandfather locked me up.
Framing Song Yanjing. He has already confessed everything. He wanted to kill me, all under your instigation. Plus, with your previous misdeeds, grandfather could no longer tolerate you, hence he imprisoned you.
Why do you always have to oppose me? You dare to hit me?
This slap is for my past life, where you bullied, humiliated, and killed me. Do you know how I survived those years?
Past life? What past life? What nonsense are you spouting?
This slap is for the slander and oppression my father and I endured. My father and I never provoked anyone. Yet, you repeatedly stirred up trouble. Don't you deserve to die? You're insane. I'll kill you. Song Shiyan, you've committed countless evils. Heaven won't tolerate you. Today, I, Song Shihuan, will execute justice on behalf of heaven. Let me send you to the underworld to confess your sins.
Princess.
Go and inform the former crown prince and princess consort. Tell them that Princess Fuyun, overwhelmed by guilt, has taken her own life.
Yes.
Song Shihuan. Do you see? You've avenged your past self.
Sit down.
No. Father, you're in the prime of your life and in good health. How can you step down so early? I, your son, disagree.
Indeed, grandfather, I know you cherish my father. But my father lacks experience and still needs to hone his skills. The court still needs you to oversee it.
I'm old. After so many years on the throne, I'm tired. These past days, I've tasked you with governance, and you've done exceptionally well. The courtiers praise you highly, entrusting the empire to you. I feel at ease.
Father, I truly can't do it. Please continue to toil a bit longer. Throwing such a huge responsibility at me is impossible.
When your mother was alive, I promised her to take her on travels. But once I ascended the throne, there was never a moment of leisure. Now, I finally have some free time. I want to see the beautiful landscapes on her behalf. You must not stop me.
But?
No buts. Although I become the retired emperor, I'll still return to Chong to keep an eye on you. It's best for you to be diligent. If I catch you slacking off, I'll definitely come back and beat you. By the decree of heaven, the emperor proclaims, I have reigned for many years, toiling day and night, yet failing to meet the people's expectations. Now, aged and frail, my energy wanes. However, Crown Prince Songyu is benevolent, filial, wise, and virtuous. He is fit to inherit the throne. Following ancestral customs and the will of heaven, I abdicate in favor of Crown Prince Songyu, who shall ascend the throne. I shall retire as the retired emperor to enjoy my remaining years. All civil and military officials must unite to assist the new emperor in achieving great aspirations and ensuring the stability of the state. This decree is proclaimed to the world. Let all hear and obey. So it is decreed. Bow. We, your subjects, pay our respects to the new emperor. Long live the emperor, may he reign for 10,000 years.
All ministers rise.
Congratulations, father.
I also congratulate A Huan on becoming the Princess Royal. So, what does the most noble Princess Royal of our dynasty desire as a promotion gift? What gift would you like for your promotion?
I want the latest rouge from the Red Chamber.
Very well. Father will buy it for you.
We bid farewell to the emperor and the Princess Royal.